Yo, what is going on, guys? We're Sawk here, and today I'm bringing you guys a little bit different, but a little bit of the same. I'm going to do my team builder and my video in the same video. So if you do want to just skip to the battle, there will be a timestamp right here on the screen for you. But I'm going to go over my team quick, and then we'll get right into the game, and I'll show you guys kind of my thought process through it. So I am facing Matt and his Manhattan Metagross. His team does consist of Z Darkrai, which is terrifying in itself, Terrakion, which I have a history with losing to, Sylveon, Megalodios, you know, the stored power one, Superior, Z Chandelure, which is a Z Supermon, so we can use Z status moves, Golbat, Steelix, Samurott, and Totodile. Now, going through his team, if you look at past replays, you know that water really hurt me, so I'm expecting one of his waters, Samurott, maybe Totodile even, like a Dragon Dance Totodile. If he brings that and wins, he's Lord. But I really do kind of expect Samurott. Megalodios is always just a good bring. Sylveon helps straight counter my Greninja. I have a history of losing to Terrakion no matter what, so those are kind of some mods I can see him bringing. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys kind of the team I brought. So first off, leading the team today, we do have Diancie, aka Taish, Stealth Rock, Toxic, Protect, and Diamond Storm. Diamond Storm just for stab, Toxic to wear down things in Stealth Rock because it's one of my two rockers on this team, and Protect to get leftovers back. This is my main switching into Diancie. As you can see, max HP, max special defense with minus speed nature because I really didn't need it. Next up, I do have Ice Setting the Choice Specs for Ninja, Surf because I don't need its Hydro Pump this time, Dark Pulse because it does a lot to his team, and what Dark Pulse doesn't hit, Surf or U-Turn will do. And Butter Shuriken is priority in case something tries to set up on me. So next up, I do have Hard Body, Leftovers, Magic Guard, Calm Mind, Psyshock, Signal Beam, and Recover. This is one of my main answers in order to maybe go up alongside of Latias. And Psyshock, because it only hits because it takes a physical defense into effect when doing that, it'll do a lot better. But yeah, Hard Body is very good, very good as like a counter straight to Latias. So I'm probably going to have to keep that around because I figured I'm going to bring it. Next up, I do have Infernape, Sash, Endeavor, Stealth Rock, Mach Punch, Overheat. If you know me from the UTL, or you're in the UTL, you know I love Sash, Endeavor, Ape against Matt. This will be my third time running it against him. He absolutely hates this set because it always seems to get a kill against him, or it does a lot of damage to something. But yeah, hopefully I can lead either this or my Gliscor, as we'll see in a little bit, as we're running a pretty fun Gliscor this week. But yeah, Sash and Infernape, always a good thing for me. Next up, I do have Garchomp, Salicberry, because I think after a couple calcs with 72 HP, I don't, the 184 speeds to outspeed some threat like a Chandelure after the Salicberry if it's Scarfed. But EQ, Crunch, Poison Jab, and Dragon Claw, 4 attacks, Sandville because I really didn't need Rough Skin. So Salicberry plus my HP in order gives me enough to live the Terrakions close combat, and I can kill it back with Earthquake. And after it hits me with close combat, it'll drag me down to my Salicberry, give me speed, and hopefully I can do some work from there. Or I can get a top pass in from Gliscor. Psychunium Z Power Trick. Power Trick gives you +2 attack and swaps your defense and attack. So from 383 defense to 383 attack. And then I baton pass it into Garchomp, hopefully. Taunt is so it's a lead mon, and hopefully I can taunt use potential Stealth Rocker and Earthquake just for stats so I don't get taunt bait myself. But yeah, that's kind of the team. So I'll be right back with you guys. We'll go into the game. Alright guys, we're back with the game here, and as you guys can see, I did predict a lot of his team. I predicted the Terrakion, the Sylveon, the Samurott, and the Latias. This is a post-match recording. I did play a little, like 2, maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes ago, maybe. But yeah, we're going to get right into this game. It was actually a really good game considering my terms, which I usually lose bad. So I'm going to lead Gliscor, he's going to lead Steelix. I decided to lead Gliscor this game instead of Infernape because I do have the taunt, and I can just taunt something right away, such as the Steelix. So as you can see right here, I do hit for taunt, and as you guys can see, he's going to go for Stealth Rock after that. So knowing this, I'm thinking he's maybe a defensive set, add Earthquake for 36, and then Ice Fang does an incredible amount. I was calculating for maybe 5-6 minutes, maybe. It was taking me a long time. I could not rattle my head around that this spawn got sheer force. I forgot this thing got sheer force, and I was wondering why Ice Fang did so much. I was like, he can't be choice banned. I was thinking he couldn't be choice banned because of rocks. There's just a lot of things going through my head. I'm like, I'm not sure what he is, and then I realized he's sheer force and has a little bit of attack investment. So I felt really dumb after that. So I am going to have to pull a switch out because I want to preserve this. I do baton pass to see if he swapped out himself, so I run right into Infernape here. As he Earthquakes, which is a very, very solid play on his part. He puts me down to my sack, and immediately he knows, oh no, this is the set. So I do go for the overheat here and claim a kill. Infernape claiming another kill as his sash set works out again. Celix goes down, and that's his rocker. So rocks are here to not be on. I see Samurai here, and I instinctively know it's either... It's probably SD, or it's sub. It's sub SD, maybe sub Sal, or something like that. But I know it's an offensive set. And I'm going to scout for the Aqua Jet here, and I'm going to pull a double. Not double, I'm going to pull a switch right into my Reuniclus to scout. As he goes for the next waterfall, decent play on his part. Doing that made me think he might have been Scarf instead of the dance. So I was playing around that for a little bit. However, right here he does go for the substitute and reveal to me that he is there. So I just go for a side shot just in case, just to break a sub, in case he does go for that. I do calc and Signal Beam does do the same, does break a sub. It does 29 minimum, I believe, to his set. So Signal Beam's a nice play in case you want to go into Darkrai to avoid the side shock or Latias to try to pull an aggressive switch. I'm going to go for Signal Beam here, and the substitutes can fade. As I'm thinking, he's subbing quite a lot here. Anyway, I go for a Signal Beam, I believe. Yep, I go for another Signal Beam. Does 7% of that Sylveon, so I know it's not too invested, but it does have a little bit of bulk into it. I'm going to pull a swap right into my Diancie here, as he's just going to go for Hyper Voice, and I'm thinking, oh, that does way too much. I was calculating for a solid 2-3 minutes trying to figure out, because I knew it was max attack modest, but it still didn't do, like, that would have been a high roll for it, as you guys will see right here. He's going to Hyper Voice again, does another 36.8. I Toxic. Gets a nice chip on him. Make sure you can't absolutely set up on me. I'm going to Protect here as he reveals the Heal Bell. So revealing he's not some sort of Specs variant, which he couldn't be because of that damage, you know. But he does Baton Pass here, as I do Toxic Latias on the incoming switch. So Latias put on a timer in case it wanted to Calm Mind up in my face. I could just stall out with some turns with Protect and such. I am going to pull a double right here into my Reuniclus, which is my safe switch in to his Latias, as he's going to pull a nice double into Sylveon, getting a little bit of momentum on his part. I'm going to double back into my Diancie because that is my hard counter. He is going to Heal Bell here, so I am going to get a little bit of leftovers back, which is nice, because I always like the leftovers. He's going to Hyper Voice here, as I am going to go for my Stealth Rocks, just to get him up for the later game, because I didn't think Infernape was going to be much useful. I think I was going to use it as a sack later on. I'm going to Protect here to get some leftovers back, because he's going to Hyper Voice again. As by the last turn, he did 39.5, so we'll go back a turn. So that Hyper Voice does 39. That reveals to me he has to be modest, max special attack, plus a Pixie Plate. So he's Pixie Plate offensive Sylveon to me, which was really, really good prep on his part, because this team does not appreciate fairies besides Diancie. So I'm protecting here, just trying to get some leftovers back, as I only come up to 31%. And the min roll for his Hyper Voice was 36.8, which he got 2 times already. So I'm going to pull a swap out here. And my Reuniclus. And that crit hurt a lot. I had a good amount of investment, as you guys saw in the Team Builder. But that crit hurts, because now that's my check to make a Latias gone. Basically down the drain. I am going to have to go right into my Infernape to sack it off here, as Sylveon does kill Infernape. So I'm going to go right into my Diancie here. Sorry, guys, I'm going to go to Diancie. I'm going to Protect here, as I'm going to go for another Hyper Voice. I'm going to get some leftovers back, some nice munch. I'm at 36.8, which is the absolute min roll, so I cannot let this thing go down. Otherwise, Sylveon absolutely destroys the rest of my team, because the score's low, Garchomp's not going to want to take it. Reuniclus already got crit. Ash Greninjas he's going to just drop to it, and it wouldn't be able to hit it enough hard. I'm just going to sack off for Uniclus here. So Mega Latias is going to look a little more annoying here. But I'm going to go right back into my Dancy, as I'm going to protect one more time. And he's going to Baton Pass, which is a great play on his part, right into Samurai. Now this is a very, very interesting play, because I needed to Diamond Storm in order to break his sub in case he went for it. Because if I Toxic here on his Samurai and he subs, I lose. I basically just lose right here. So I had to Diamond Storm right here in order to break this up. As you see, he does sub. He reveals the Salad Berry, like I thought earlier. I'm gonna get the Diamond Storm, and I'm gonna get the +2 defense. So with this +2 defense, I'm able to live his Waterfall for the next turn, which was so clutch. Now I had Water Shuriken in the back from Greninja, so I wasn't too screwed. But this was just a way to save differential right away. And I'm playing from behind, so I got to get this kill. I am going to protect here to get a little bit more leftovers back, because he's going to Waterfall. Just because after this leftovers, I guarantee I live no matter what. So he's going to Waterfall here, and I live on 12. And I am going to Diamond Storm and kill the Samurai right away. Oh, that was a threat and a half going out of the way. Waters are so annoying to me. In comes Mega Latias, and I'm like, oh crap, what do I have for this thing? So I just Toxic it. As he Hidden Power steals, I'm going to guess, and kills. It could be like something like Hidden Power Ground, maybe? Maybe like HP Poison, that'd be neutral though. So it's super effective on this Dancy, which he thought was switching. So I'm thinking HP Steal, which is good prep on his part, of course. I'm going to go right into Greninja here. And I click Dark Pulse right here. Now, my calc showed it was doing 69 to 84%. So it was a roll. So I think it was like a 50-50 roll. So if I didn't get the roll, I could flinch. And, lo and behold, my luck actually does something for once. I do get the flinch. This Latias is basically dead to rights after rocks. So I am going to get that. He's going to go into Terrakion here. And this is where I'm thinking, oh, shit. Because I'm locked into Dark Pulse. There's 25, but there's a justified boost. And at this moment, I'm like, oh, this isn't good. I go right into Gliscor to try to sack this thing off as he rock polishes. I'm like, oh, this might be a good game. This might be a good game. He goes to the Z move. Yeah. Savage Spin Out, which is actually really good prep for Uniclus or Greninja. Really, really good on his part. I'm going to go right into Greninja here. I'm going to Water Shuriken, and I need at least 4 hits. What is 2? Nope. As X Scissors is going to just decimate my Greninja. And it's all left on my Garchomp here to preserve differential. With my HP investment, though, remember, I do live 1 close combat because that's 72 HP. I am going to eat my Salad Berry. I get that speed, and I Earthquaked on this turn to kill a Terrakion. So I am a +1 speed Garchomp. And his team doesn't really appreciate that. Now, this Poison Jab does min 74%. So I think he was, and Showdown always rounds up percentage-wise, so he could be at 74%, or he could be a legit 75% mod. So it could live, but it doesn't. So Garchomp's picking it back up, boys. Garchomp could save this game for me. Darkrai comes on in. My highest damaging move is Earthquake, and it does 68 to 88%. So I need an absolute max roll or a crit in order to win the game. I'm going to Earthquake, and he lives! No! Darkrai kills with Dark Pulse, and I narrowly avoid the comeback. Because if I kill the Darkrai there, that's a good game, because Latias comes in and dies to rocks. Oh, that was such a close game. That was such a good game, though. Such a good game. That's one of the best games I've had in a long time. GG to Matt, aka Bullets12, coach of your Manhattan Metagross. He is the one that's running the NBA. So be sure to check him out in the description and check his side of this awesome battle. He had such amazing prep on his part. Things from the Salad Berry on the Samurai to Offensive Sylveon to Ice Fang on Sheer Force on the Steelix. Rock Polish Terrakion. Very, very, very good prep on his part. He deserved to win that game after his prep. I had some luck go my way, and that's the first time for a while for me that luck's gone my way. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for me today, guys. GG Matt, make sure to check him out in the description like always, and I'm out.